Lost track of everybody as soon as I was busted. Sorry.
Shut it. I'm wasting my bloody time. But if you get any ideas about chasing up your old pals and going into business on your own, don't. What's the store doing closed? Come on, Greenway. Come on.
Leave me alone.
Come on, give me the knife.
Leave me alone.
The department's made a bureaucratic bungle. They're going to pay for it.
I don't believe it.
Well, look, don't make too much fuss about it, dear, because I'm due for my retirement
Hetty,
soon.
when you leave here, it's not going to be on a pension. We can sue them for enough money to compensate for those 45 years 12 times over.
Wow!
Go for it,
That's what I like to hear. I don't believe it, Eddie. Why didn't you say something?
Well, I've been saying it for over 40 years.
Oh, well, never mind, Eddie. At least you're a winner now, eh?
What are you talking about? She spends a lifetime in the slammer and you say she's a winner?
Well, she survived it, hasn't she? And anyway, the government's going to have to pay for her for the rest of her life.
Oh, big deal. That doesn't make up for it.
Do you reckon I'll get my room back with the mirror with the lights all
Oh,
in?
I wouldn't worry about the mirror and the lights, Eddie. I'd push for a house with a pool and a car.
How much do you reckon she'll get, Jan? Oh, $500,000?
That much?
Yeah, well, maybe more. I mean, it really depends on who handles the case.
What are you talking about? You're qualified, aren't you? You're doing it.
Well, I was going to get one of my colleagues to have a look at it.
Colleagues be damned. I want someone with a bit of backbone. And you're it as far as I'm concerned. Now, you're doing it, or aren't you?
Well, good client. Don't worry, Myra, I won't let her down. Right, Etty, I'll see you in the dorm in 5 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, things are looking good. Maybe I should get her to defend me. Against all you lot. I've obviously done something I'm never going to be forgiven for. Is it Pixie?
Come on, Mario. It has nothing to do with...
Well, what the hell is it?
Why don't you just forget about it? It's not important.
Hey, Eddie, I just had an idea. You're going to have all this spare time soon. And money. Yeah, and that too. And I thought you might just like to learn a little game called poker.
This is razor sharp. Do you really expect me to
No,
believe...
Mrs. Reynolds, I don't. No one's believed a word I've said since I was picked up, so why should you?
Miss Ferguson seems to think that you were trying to hurt yourself.
And Miss Ferguson was wrong.
I hope so. Because if I thought that...
Look for yourself. Or was it my throat I was supposed to have cut?
I'm trying to help you, Greenway. Now, are you going to be sensible and cooperate with me, or shall I just play it by the book and put you straight into solitary?
Solitary? Why?
Because, Greenway, you were found with a dangerous weapon in your possession.
It's not a weapon, it's a palette knife, and you knew I had it.
Yes, but it's been sharpened.
Oh, because I'm painting on hardboard. I need it to scrape the oils. Oh, please, Mrs. Reynolds. Please believe me.
All right, I'll accept your story. On the proviso that you'll undergo a psychiatric examination.
You're joking.
Far from it. This incident could be brought up at your retrial.
Retrial? What are you talking about?
Miss Ferguson?
Sorry, Governor, I haven't had a chance to tell her yet.
Some time ago, your solicitor applied for a retrial of your case. It's been approved.
I don't want a retrial. I don't want to leave Jude.
Judy? What's she got to do with this?
He can't do it to me again. He's already done it to me once. Why didn't he speak to me first?
It's normal procedure. Now, what's this about Bryant?
Well, nothing. She's just worried about Pixie. I just don't think she should be left alone, that's all.
Well, do you remember the charge? Or was it murder?
Oh.
Well, do you remember, did you hate anyone?
Oh, no, I remember something like that. Maybe I stole something. I can't think why. I had everything I needed at home. Do you want tea or coffee?
Oh, coffee.
Oh, you can't. We're out of it. Have to have tea.
Oh, Etty, for God's sake, would you forget all about that and just come and sit down?
Well, what's the hurry?
Well, you want to get out of here, don't you?
Well, I've been thinking about that. I mean, you say I've been here 45 years, eh?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Well, I reckon I could wait a little longer until the kettle boils, eh?
Not that I don't believe you, but if this is true...
Well, all the documents have been closely vetted, I can assure you of that. Ettie's been unlawfully imprisoned for over 40 years.
But I don't understand why she didn't take action before this.
Well, perhaps no one would listen to her or take her seriously. I mean, you can only protest your innocence for so long before you give up. If Ettie had walked in here and told you that she'd been waiting over 40 years for her trial, would you have believed her?
No, I don't think I would have.
Exactly. What makes this case even more horrific is my belief that the crime was so minor that she never would have been convicted.
I take it you're handling the case?
Yes.
I wish you luck. What action do you intend to take?
Oh, immediate release.
And?
$500,000 compensation.
Is that realistic?
Yes, I believe so. What value would you place on 40 wasted years of your life?
Gee, she must have been upset when you told her that.
No, in fact, I've got the funny feeling she'd help us if she could.
Yeah, and she would too.
Oh, come off it. $500,000's a lot of biggies, you know. Okay, who's got the best taste buds?
That's me, dear. What do you want?
I want to know who's got the best mixture. Ray reckons mine's no good.
Is that yours?
Why?
It's too dry. Looks like Ray knows what he's talking about.
Problem with this place is there's too many bloody experts.
Hey, forget the experts. Is this going to be ready by tonight?
Yeah, no worries. And guess what? Ray's getting champers and candles and everything. What? Oh, not alcoholic stuff, but it looks real good. Gotta run. Hey, are you sure about this stuff?
Positive.
Bugger. See ya. Oh!
Thanks. Thanks, Lee.
Hey, anyone want a game before lunch? Yeah, sure, I will. Know how to play? Keep that. Break it. Okay. Who goes first? Me?
That's nice. Come on. Sorry. No, you'll be sorry. Come on, please. I'd like to hear it sung. Will you try from the beginning here? Yeah. Song I wrote for a friend of mine.
Lucky friend.
Oh, what is it called? Pixie's song.
Feeling any better, Myra? Yeah, I'm fine, mine. Well, you had that headache at breakfast. Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, yeah, all gone. Truly, Mrs. M, I'm fine. I was just going to have a fag and a quiet think before lunch, that's all. Mrs. M, any mail held back today?
Well, not that I know of. Were you expecting some?
Oh, sort of. Well, I was hoping the kids would write that.
Oh, how are they?
Fine, they're in the country with relatives. Wish I could swap places with them.
You sure you're all right?
I'm in prison, Mrs. M, that's all. Happy birthday.
Well, it's up to you.
Oh, bloody hell, where are they? The candles are going to be burnt down to the icing.
I'll be all right, Mum. Stop panicking.
Jude was a bit worried. She thought Myra might... Hey, come on. Everyone, run to the tables, quick.
Looks like I was expected. So what's it all about?
Better tell her, girls.
Surprise! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Myra. Happy birthday to you.
Kiddo.
Oh, you rotten bucket.
Why was she born so beautiful? Why was she born at all?
Eat me, okay?
I'm going to switch it on, so don't touch it.
Hurry up.
Close it.
Oh, Buggy, you do it. don't get her parties like this at Barnhurst.
Barnhurst? I've never heard of the place. You going to have a bit of cake?
I better take it with me. Some of us have got to work, you know. Right, enjoy yourself.
Thanks, Mrs. M.
Hey, did you get some good presents?
Oh, I can't keep it. Shoot, it's their buyout, which they've lost.
Now, come on, the women love you. Enjoy it. Who's the cards from?
Oh, the kids. Mrs. M just gave them to me. Oh, and look at this from Sam. Is it great?
Oh, isn't that terrific? I knew she was doing it, but I hadn't seen it.
Can we have a bit of your cake?
Yeah, sure.
Happy birthday, Myra.
Thank you.
Come play for us. Mrs. B's going to do a bit of a dance. No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't. You said you used to be a rap dancer.
Oh, Lexi, I used to be a tap dancer.
All right. Just hang on a minute while we work out the music.
Told her about the big present yet?
Big present?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I just put it in her dorm. You better tell her.
Tell her what I was talking about.
The surprise in her cell. She'll love it. You better tell her before it's too late.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
You over your head. She'll say you told us. What? She's going to believe the silly old bitch.
All right, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready now. Just 1, 2, 3, and all right, here we go. Okay.
It's no big deal, but I hope you like it. I made it in the workshop.
I love it.
Still got the key?
Yeah.
I've got another surprise for you.
I'll meet you in the corridor. You go now.
Oh, bloody hell, I really
Shut up!
Don't tell me
Listen, stupid. Cover up.
Why, nobody knows.
Because if the old dear told Sam, she might have told somebody else. So who do you think's going to look bad when they find the body?
Oh, what are we going to do?
Ship them.
What?
Now!
Sam?
Where the hell is she?
Sam? God. Oh, God, no.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again.
Well, let's quickly put that rather distressing last scene from our minds, shall we? It's not a snippet tonight, but a whole poem from Kate Crowder of Kirby and Ashfield. The first letter of every line spells out prisoner. P is for the prisoners we've come to love and hate. R is for their rights given along with their fate. I is for isolation in silence and all alone. S is for solitary, a punishment they condone. O is for the officers, but we just call them screws. N is for the nighttime lockup, which gives them all the blues. E is for eternity, that's how long some of them are here. R is for recreation, a time for laughs, jokes, and many tears. Thank you, Kate. I know there's more, but I'm afraid we just haven't got the time. So send your snippets or even your poems to me, Stuart McWilliam, Channel 5 Television, 22 Longacre, London, WC2E9LY, and I'll see you next week.